So, are you tired of meeting someone, a guy who may seem as though he has himself together, a great career, nice home, amazing car, but you later realize that something is amiss with this individual? And what is that, you ask? Well, perhaps it is quality. Yes, my love, that's what we're talking about today. How to identify a high quality man. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Coach Kara. So, as I just stated, many people out there, they think when they meet someone who seems stable enough and they seem to have themselves together, they later realize that, they've been bamboozled. What's going on? I thought I was doing this right. But what you are really seeking outside of the material things, things that don't really matter all that much when it comes to a real authentic and wholesome connection with someone. The one thing that matters most is someone's character. Now, if you're new to my channel, I speak about character all the time, how it is most important. And if you have been dating guys and you haven't been getting what it is that you need from them, well, it's because they're lacking. When you meet this one particular guy who is by far a rarity, you will know the difference. It's like going to first class and never wanting to return to cabin. When you meet someone, a guy, a man with high quality values and standards, integrity, you will be able to differentiate this individual from all the others. So what we're going to talk about today, I want to teach you some of the key characteristics and traits that a high quality man will acquire. Far more than anything else, he is going to exude respect, honesty, discipline, and maturity. Those will be his top characteristics. And see, when you have all four of those in alignment, everything else just falls into place. So you're not going to see him disheveled and seem as though he's not taking care of himself. This is a guy who believes in self-care. Why? Because he has a great sense of self-worth about himself. See, when you feel good, you look good, you honor thy temple. They say the body is the temple. Get your regular doctor visits, go to the dentist. Those sort of habits are what molds you into becoming a better you. And this is something that a high quality man will definitely add to his, monthly or yearly repertoire. Self-care. Self-care equals self-love. He will also be a man of purpose. Waking up each day with a motivation, some goal for that day, just for that day alone. It will vary, but in his life, he will always have a purpose. What's the point of living if you're not living for something? If you're not helping someone, if you're not teaching or coaching or doing something for your community, being a positive influence to people and others, being a purpose of. A man who is confident, not egotistical. He doesn't rely on his ego to move him in certain directions. Why? Because he has that confidence because he's worked towards having confidence. He's had his achievements. And when you gain and attain achievements in life, it automatically builds your confidence because it's coming from a genuine and positive, wholesome place. He's driven. He doesn't just stop in life and stay stagnant. No, he finds other ways to pursue. Doesn't necessarily mean that he's a workaholic or whatever, but he's driven. He's not lazy or willing to be stagnant and comfortable. And you can label this guy however you want to. You can call him an alpha, beta, gamma, nice guy, whatever. It does not matter. He can be any of those. But he is a man of high quality and true character. He is not only emotionally stable and intelligent, he knows his feels. He knows how to identify what it is that he feels and reciprocate what he's feeling, or articulate his feelings to someone so they can understand him. Yes, yes, yes. He's mentally mature, emotionally mature. See, he knows how to control his feelings. He knows how to control his thought process. Not just speak anything out to you, be disrespectful with the tongue just so he can, have a one-up on you. No, not that type of guy at all. He always acts in a mature manner. You will know the difference between that last guy versus this guy because he will always respect you. Why will he respect you? Because he possesses a higher level of maturity. And you know what? That is one of the main things that many couples they lack in their relationship, because it's always one person who is just so immature. They don't know how to behave or carry themselves. But you never have to worry about that with this guy because he's also responsible. This is a man, even if he has a debt of some sort, instead of walking over it, not taking care of his problems, not resolving or trying to find a way to address and rectify the matter. No, he's responsible enough to pay his debts, to not lie and put on a facade. He pays those bills off by any means necessary. Okay? This is how you gain character. You have to have discipline, people. He's disciplined himself. See, when you struggle long enough and you can't pay those bills, when you have the means to do so, well, why not train yourself to be responsible in a higher level? You understand? It takes a great deal of discipline to simply be responsible in life. But then that also goes back to just having a high level of maturity. He also accepts ownership. When he's dating or in a committed relationship, he does something wrong. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make it seem this way. I do apologize. I did that, but it wasn't intentional. He knows how to face his mistakes and own up to it. Why? Because his ego, that ego, oh boy, it's a beast. His ego isn't leading him. He's not trying to win. You understand? He knows how to be apologetic. Accept ownership. Again, that goes back to being mature. There's no mind games, no manipulation. He doesn't have to do this tactic and say this or do that to get you. It really is not that. If it isn't working out, he's man enough to say, hey, we're two different people, yada, yada, yada. You make amends amicably. He leaves you respectfully. He's going to leave that mark on you. You'll never forget this guy because he came to you correct, and he'll leave correctly. Respect. Not only will he give it, he also requires it. So if you're not giving it because you're used to being in toxic situations and you pop off and you don't know how to control your anger, he's just going to politely leave. There's no need to go back and forth with that sort of thing. And if he does encounter this sort of situationship, he knows how to grow from it, from any aspect. If he's let go from his job, he knows how to find out what it is that he did wrong or what he could do better to achieve. Grow from that challenge. Growth. Evolve in life. So you have to learn from your mistakes. If you sit and you wallow and you pity yourself, self-medicate, drugs, substance abuse, whatever it is, you stay stagnant. Not this guy. Not this guy at all. And lastly, this is a very kind-hearted, wholesome, genuine guy who's good-natured. He's decent, okay? He knows how to behave in public. He knows how to be polite, how to thank the waitress for her services. You know, he just knows how to simply be. But at the same time, he's not the one to also be disrespected. He won't, you know, he's no pushover. Again, I say you can label him however you like, but for the most part, what you should label him as is a high valued, high quality man with great integrity. Sounds good, doesn't it? All right, my loves. I just wanted to share that with you. I will do a part 2 to this video of what a high quality man seeks in partnership. Stay tuned for that. I thank you all for joining me today. That is all for now. Until next time.